go as Base Brawl Week continues. Ronda Rousey on her way down to attempt a pretty solid endeavor here in capturing the HCW Women's title. We have seen two champions retain here at Base Brawl Week thus far as part of Base Brawl Week Day 1. We saw both John and the MWO retain their titles, Cruiserweight and 3-man championship, respectively. Poison Ivy definitely seems confident she will continue the trend of champions retaining their titles. And why shouldn't she be? All things considered, Poison Ivy performed very well so far in this title reign that she has had for herself. I don't know if anyone is more surprised than any of the women Ivy has fought. And I mean, listen to this crowd. This crowd is almost hushed with the entrance tonight because it's become less controversial, I think, to imagine Ivy winning. She's got Nia Jax in her corner. And this is a world where Ivy really does reign supreme. We have to remind everybody, man, halfway to Halloween, we will get there.
From Venice Beach, California, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Rousey.
She looks confident. But as I stated, so does the long-time reigning women's champion, Ivy here, who has spent all of 2022 winning the Royal Rumble, winning at WrestleFest, winning at Heatwave, winning... Heatwave, SummerSlam, winning, all the way across the board for Poison Ivy. And she goes right at Ronda Rousey, and that's, I think, the best strategy for the champion, given the current situation. You're not favored to win. You have the champion's advantage, but the odds makers very much see it as Rousey coming in here and mopping up shop. So if you're Ivy, why not go right at Ronda Rousey? And a big-time jawbreaker and some straight shots, and again, and again. And another kick, and knees to the face, man, oh man. And a shot there. And a forearm to the face by Ivy sends Ronda back in. Spin kick, no. And around the heel, knee to the back of the head, kick to the kidney. Choking out Ronda again. And again. Drop kick, no. Shot, straight shot. Kick to the side of the knee. Shot to the thigh on the champion by the challenger. Another straight shot. She sends Ivy in. Clothesline to the back of the head. Ivy goes down. Cover. 1. Only a 1 count. As Nia watches on here. Big time elbow. And again, another one. Picking Ivy up. Going to work on the arm and shoulder. That is definitely an area in which Ivy wants to stay away from. Ivy continuing to just punish the shoulder and arm of Ivy, and Ivy getting out of it here. And a big time neck breaker. Ivy pointing up towards the sky like she is in control of this thing, but I don't necessarily think she is, but she slams Ronda down there. And so for the first time in a while, Ivy has some offense now going up top. I'm not sure, and she lands that knee perfectly. 1, 2. And a huge kick to the face of Poison, of Ronda Rousey by Poison Ivy. Slap. I think Ronda blocked it, but Ivy hits her with a kick and now a forearm and a back elbow by Ronda. Ivy sends Ronda into the ropes and a hip toss there. One thing I don't think Ivy would benefit from is trying to get into a fist fight with Rousey. And I don't know if there's a lot of ways in which Ivy benefits from either kind of exchange. And Ronda with that driver. She's going to go for a cover here. 1, 2. Ivy kicked out. And it wasn't because of Nia Jax. Ivy kicked out on her own accord and now runs Ronda over. And Russian leg sweep type takedown there on Ronda. Ivy all of a sudden, like woken up after that driver and a kick to the side of the head. Big time leg kick and a reverse leg whip, like to get Ronda out of the corner. And now Ronda taking Ivy down. Ivy slowly getting up. Ronda kicks Ivy. Ronda's going to be looking for that arm bar. Ronda's got the arm. Full arm bar. Yes, she does. And Ivy is in trouble. Ivy is a couple feet away from the ropes, but Ivy rolls and lands 3 straight shots right to the bridge of the nose on Ronda. Gets out of it and right into a leg whip cover. 1, 2, and Ronda kicks out, and Ivy a little surprised on the fact that Ronda kicked out. I can't believe. I'm more surprised that Ivy got out of the armbar and also was able to escape here, and now slamming that standing Russian leg sweep that Ivy likes to hit, and Ronda that time almost didn't get out of it. Like, Ivy really enjoys the standing Russian over the other two are the traditional Russian leg sweep. She loves to hook that ankle. And now Ronda out of nowhere. She's got the driver again on the champion. And this one, Ivy may be in trouble here. Ronda sets Ivy up and down, and again, a second driver, and again, it's not a distraction. Don't call it a distraction. As to why, and Ronda's looking for the armbar again. And Ivy was in the ropes. The referee made Ronda break the armbar, so she never fully had the armbar. And now Ivy with a takedown. Ivy now in control. Sends Ronda in. Leg whip in the corner. And that reverse leg whip is becoming her favorite combination. Ivy's favorite combination. Ronda sends Ivy into the corner. And Ronda went to power slam Ivy. No. Ivy countering. Ronda up against the ropes. Again, now Ivy hanging Ronda up on that bottom rope. Like a catapult type move. And this match, I think, has been way more back and forth and has really been this is me moment for Poison Ivy as HCW Women's Champion. And we're going to know who the Thursday Women's Champion, the Golden Skull World Champion is on the Thursday show. But right now, this is a coming out moment as far as maybe gaining more respect from the HCW audience for Poison Ivy, I feel like. The fact that she is standing her own with Women's Champion, our number one contender, Ronda Rousey, is a big deal for Poison Ivy. And now another kick to the side of the head. Ronda down and in trouble, sending Ivy into the corner. And now again. Ivy using the ropes to stand up. She lands a back elbow and leg whip on Ronda. Dragging Ronda away from the ropes. Cover. 1, 2, and Ronda Rousey kicks out. And Poison Ivy looks frustrated. Ivy waiting for Ronda to get to her feet. And the dangerous vibes, yes. 1, 2, and 3, and she hooks the third. 1, 2, Ivy, no! Ronda kicking out. Poison Ivy. Drop kick on Rousey. Arm drag. Oh. Just hammered the back of the head there. Rousey's got the driver. Rousey driver on the champion. Are we going to see a new champion? Cover. 1, 2, and Ivy kicks out. My God, I don't know what it's going to take for either one of these women to beat the other. What a match this has been. And Rousey looking for the armbar. Rousey's got it synced in. Yes, no. I'm not sure what happened right there. Rousey had it. And now Ivy with a clothesline. Cover. And feet on the ropes. Come on, referee. And now Ivy. I'm sorry. Ronda getting out of that situation. Ronda now going to the top rope. My goodness, what a match! Ronda misses the knee. High risk, high reward, high consequence if you don't land it. Ronda faces the high consequence. Leg whip again. And the splits and Ivy misses. Jeez. Ronda Hurricanrana. Uncharacteristic. And now, looking for the arm bar to fully get it synced in. Hyperextending. She's going to try to bring the leg over, but no, Ivy rolling out of it. And a back elbow gets her to release the hammerlock completely. And now, dangerous vines out of nowhere. It's the second one, yes. And a third. Will she sink the third vine into Rousey? This time she doesn't hook the leg. She comes back. 2. Then Rousey kicking out. And Ivy frustrated. You can see the frustration of Poison Ivy, and she went for a leg whip in the corner. Misses. Rousey shot. Rousey, driver. And she lands it. And I'll tell you what, if this isn't it, and it's not. And Rousey just looked at Poison Ivy like, are you kidding me? And Rousey awaiting Ivy to get to her feet. Kick. Armbar is fully locked in. And is Ivy in a tap? Ivy struggling. Ivy rolling. Ivy's out of it. She got herself. My God. Poison Ivy. And, geez, Ronda just took her right immediately back down. But Ivy got out of it again. Misses. Kick by Ronda on Ivy. Ronda gut wrench power bomb. And that, if Ivy won't tap out, Ronda's going to knock her out. That's what Ronda's saying right now. Holds a finger up to the crowd. But no, arm drag by the champion on the way back up, countering. And sends Ronda back down. And look at Ivy. Unreal here. Ivy sending Ronda. And a forearm. And now, what is this? What is she going to do? She is wrapping around Rousey. And look at this. Look at this move. I don't even know what that is called. I have never seen her do that. And a huge kick to the side of the face afterward. Rousey is hurt. Rousey seems worse for wear after that move, but she blocks the kick from Ivy and sends Ivy out and over to the top. I'll tell you what. As far as a fight, man, this has been better than I think originally thought. Ivy with Ronda gonna slam her on the guardrail here at BaseBrawl Arena. Oh, spin kick. She's got Ronda by the back of the head. Count is at 7. Ivy sending Ronda back in. And now at 8, Ivy slides back into the ring herself. Forearm to Ronda. Ronda blocks the second forearm. Shot downstairs. Sends Ivy into the corner. Forearm out of the corner. Kick again. Ivy DDTing Ronda. Cleanly. Leg whip on Ronda Rousey. Hit it clean as well. Ronda did not get the feet up. And now raking the back is Ronda. And again raking the back. Shot to the back. Sends Ronda into the ropes. Spear! Huge spear! Never seen Ivy use a spear. 1, 2. Ronda kicking out. Ivy cannot believe it. Ivy now laughing at Ronda Rousey. Don't know if that's the best move to make. Sends Ronda, or Ivy sent by Ronda into the corner. And all of a sudden, there's the third vine. That bridge. 2. She got her. Poison Ivy pins Ronda Rousey. In what has been a classic match. And oh my God, more than anything, I think, this proves to everyone that that Ivy is just as good as she says she is. Still women's champion. No interference from Nia. And wait a minute here. We are seeing a disturbance backstage. Batgirl and Trish Stratus. Batgirl is attacking Trish. Jesus. Trish. And Trish, look at Trish fight back here. I don't know what started this. This is insanity right now. Jeez. And Trish now sending Batgirl into that case. We gotta get some help. Trish, there's no pinfall, Trish. Oh God. And Batgirl's head just came off of the back of the wall there. And that looks like it's out of control, but we are about to get even more out of control with this tag team title match. Han and Chewie, maybe for the last time, getting ready to take hold of those world tag team titles. Can they do it? They will have to defend, or they will have to take the titles from the Nightmare Factory, Morbius, and this rehash of Freddy Krueger that I don't even recognize anymore.
Hey, Soul Man, all the way to the ring at a combined weight of 788 pounds. Cho Bad and Hey, Soul Man.
And what can really only be described as a match
Soul Man and their opponent
against pure good and evil.
163 pounds.
A battle of good and evil, man. Han Solo and Chewbacca are legendary when it comes to HCW. They have won the tag titles so many times. But a team who looks to be just as good, just as fired up, just as ready, definitely seems to be Morbius and Freddy of the Nightmare Factory. They have won countless as well. Here we go, though. Han with a knee lift. Freddy on Solo. Morbius just taking Chewbacca out. And this thing, Solo takes Freddy down. And Chewbacca ramming Morbius into the rope, or into the apron, as Solo takes Freddy down again. Beyond excited here, Morbius. As Freddy ramming Solo into the corner. Big time elbow by Morbius on Chewie. Solo kicking Freddy off. Forearm by Solo on Freddy. Morbius turns his attention to Freddy. But now, instead, a double choke slam by Han and Chewie on Morbius. Freddy comes right back, answers it with the steamy DDT, steamy pipe DDT. Nightmare Factory. Oh, Freddy just ranking the eyes of Han Solo. Nightmare Factory has been a tag team that has not gone away quietly, has not been a transitional tag team. They won the tag titles, and damn, Morbius just posting Chewbacca again and again here. Like, this has not been a transitional thing, but right now, Freddy Krueger in trouble. Morbius off the top into a stomp. A flip it into a stomp. He calls it the gut dropper, gut punch, whatever you prefer. And Morbius just got his head kicked off like the box office of Morbius in week 2. Solo kicks Freddy in the knee. Solo brings Freddy back in. This crowd has been, since BaseBrawl Night 1 here, they have not woken up. They're starting to here. Chewie has taken a beating on the outside from Morbius. Solo, the half Carillion crab, on Freddy, but Freddy kicks out of it. And now, Freddy, all over Solo, Morbius, all over Chewie. And knee to the face by Freddy on Solo. And Morbius driving Chewie. Choke slam by Freddy. Cover. 1, 2. And Chewie kicked out. But my God, that was closer than we are used to seeing against the multi-time tag champions. Chewie now throwing Morbius to the outside. And Solo getting the full crab on Freddy, but Freddy gets out of it. Chewie's still perched, waiting for Morbius. He flies and he misses. Freddy, new nightmare on Han Solo out of nowhere. Chewie getting up though. Chewie is up with Morbius. Morbius counters. 1, 2. This thing is over. Nightmare Factory have just defeated Han and Chewie to close out Night 2 of BaseBrawl. Holy smokes. No good feeling, no happy ending here tonight. Nightmare Factory may have just ended the Hall of Fame career of Han and Chewie on HCW right in front of us. Unreal.